But like I can get rid of.
Is it weird to have a single-player deck-building game? Okay.
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's just never existed before because... I don't know. Maybe some deck building games are single player. I don't know that many.
I really don't either. That's why I'm talking to you about it. I'm asking you. You're the one who owns Munchkin. That's the closest I've ever gotten to playing a card deck building game.
I own 3 versions of Munchkins. All right?
It's a lot of fun. I've played it with you a couple times. So.
It's a great game, and you know, Munchkin is a great game for people who aren't necessarily board game people. And Lisa and I love board games so much that, like, I probably want to get rid of Mr. Lionel because I have my shield now. Or does it start over?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Also, Chad, regarding Dr. Mayonnaise, next best of the worst. Next best of the worst.
Yes.
Don't build it up too much. Just
Ooh, I want
a reference to something that will probably come up in the next best of the worst.
Yes. Treasure chest. We want that in there. And helpful priest. We want that in there. Okay. Okay. Okay, great. Great. Oh, great. I kind of love it.
Now we play for the count.
Chad is saying it starts over with no shield.
It starts over with no shield. Okay, good. I left Mr. Lionel
Okay.
in there. That's good. So I can only assume, like, I'll probably get a weapon. I don't know.
I've added some cards
see.
to spice up the game. In addition to the pain and
Next
gain
best of the
decks,
worst probably won't
there are now
be out for a couple
blessings
days
and
because
curses.
we just put out
Choose
prereq
your
today.
steps carefully.
And Telegon, I'm still not falling for your bingo trap. Still not falling for it. That question was answered in the last stream. Or maybe it was the stream before that. Either way, we talked about that before. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, I get it. So now this is a new level, basically, right? So I just start off with a rusty axe and light armor.
Okay.
That's all I start
You look
with.
terrible.
10 food.
You look terrible.
Do I
You
look
like
terrible?
a kind of a sickly biker.
Maybe that's what I was. Maybe that's why I died. I died of dysentery, riding my bike, riding my hog through the desert. You don't know. All right, let's see what we get here. Ooh, Maze of Traps. That's a great card to get right away because I don't fight any monsters. Hopefully it's the same maze. Still not falling for it, just made my bingo list. Great.
You guys planning on doing a commentary track for Space Cop? Most likely. I mean, there's an actual
I can only imagine.
edit of the movie first that's not rough. but probably
I want to say
yes.
even we talked about like,
Go ahead.
and I believe Jay said that like they're doing like a nice Blu-ray release. So I can only imagine it will be chock full of special features. Chocked full.
Combat might be, but this little section seems kind of blah. The section with the spikes.
What do you mean?
It's the exact same layout as the last one, too,
it's the
right?
same. Yeah, it's the same. color.
Okay.
And so, like, my reward won't be that great because I know it. And so I can only imagine, like, I'll get another card
Yeah.
eventually.
A different type of
That is
platformy
like,
section.
You know, yeah. I can only hope. Let's see what I got. I get 3 gain cards, some gold. Ooh, an equipment card.
Peasant's weapon.
All right, an axe. I'll take
Effective
an axe.
nonetheless.
2 questions. How long has Space Cop taken, and how
A
long
little
till Space
gold
Cop 2?
To give you a taste for it.
I can answer both at once. Space Cop 2 will be out before
Okay.
Space Cop 1.
Yes.
It is taken too long.
I like that.
I think the mistake, at least not at least as far as time goes, taking so long was something that requires a lot of set building going on.
Yeah. Ooh, I encountered the maiden. I'm gonna ask for supplies.
I'm sure you are grateful for
I
that.
get some food, nice, and some more food. Great. It's a good card to get. Go back and try this card.
Deeper towards our foe.
Oh no, I don't want to leave yet. Turn back. I want to explore more.
Okay.
Ooh, here we go.
No, I was going to answer a
What?
question, but you have something to say about the game, and this is a gaming stream, so what's going on?
Oh, that doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm at Twisted Canyon, and Twisted Canyon is, I have a 3 out of 4 chance to get a new weapon.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go
3 out
for
of 4 is
it.
pretty good.
I got a better weapon already. No, I failed. Damn it.
I don't
What happens
know.
when I fail? Ooh, one health pain
Uh-oh.
card.
Oh dear.
I lose 10
Ow.
health points.
Seems like a lot.
Oh, but I still get the
Ow.
weapon card, by the way. Oh, it's just a dumb sword. I don't want the sword because I have an axe already. All right. Yeah, that wasn't worth it. Okay, that's fine.
So I'm saying, is Space Cop technically a remake, or isn't Space Cop technically a remake? Not really, because we only did like a handful of scenes for the original Space Cop. It's more like a second chance, a take two, a rebirth.
I'm trying to think of like a better example would be like something like Bottle Rocket, Wes Anderson's first movie, right? The movie that we know with the Wilson brothers and James Caan is a bigger version of the short film that they made, also called Bottle Rocket. The same with something like Napoleon Dynamite. They made a short film, and then that got popular enough to sell.
But I'm assuming the short was at least
This
finished.
game is still
The
only
original
beginning.
Space Cop was never. It was a trailer. It was never finished.
Abilities. We have far to go as yet.
Filmed a handful of scenes, and everything started falling apart, up to including my eye.
Your eye fell out of your head.
We play for a token.
Ooh, helpful priest. You meet a wandering priest who greets you in a friendly manner. For a small share of your provisions, I will bless you in the name of the old gods.
I like that old man
Ooh,
voice.
rich.
I
You like
approve.
my old man voice? Oh, good. I'm happy that you approve. He looks like a kindly old man. There's a bird next to his cup. We have to give him half of our food. We have 11
Why?
food, and he wants half, but he will bless us in the name of the old gods. And I
Well,
don't know
this is your
what that
chance to find
means.
out. All right.
Let's do it. Okay. Oh, by the way, either it'll be successful or a huge
hey,
success.
nice.
There's no failure here. It's successful. Oh, that does sound like Old Bane. You're right. Yes, I'm Old Bane.
You got to put your hand over your mouth when you do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's how
yeah.
you know it's not Old Bane. I've received a new calendar today. It's pretty nice.
That works.
Okay. He says a few words in the language of the old religion and gently touches your forehead. It is done. Draw one blessing card.
Blessings will remain always active
Okay.
and are never removed. Unless you
Okay.
die, of course. Then you're back where you began.
Blessings will
as
remain always active. Headman's Blessing. Any kill made using an axe grants the player 3 health. And right now I have an axe equipped. That's awesome. That's a great card to have. And I get a little token
Nice.
thingy. That's great. All right, that was definitely worth half my food. Mr. Lionel, yes! Oh no, he's gonna ask for food too. Oh no, I'm gonna run out of food. So here's Mr. Lionel. Oh, damn it. Okay. I only have 4 food left. But if I give him food, I get a shield.
What do you need the food for?
The food is like a turn, and I don't know what happens when I run out of food.
Well,
I might die if I run out of food.
This is an opportunity to learn things, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna give him the bread off of my plate. So now I'm down to 3
Okay.
food. And I get a shield, which is fantastic. You need a shield. I feel like you need a shield in this game.
Okay.
Your provisions are running low. Can you press on?
Somebody, the chat keeps saying, ask him what he needs. Ask him.
Oh, I suppose. Well, I think we figured it out. If we give him food, we get a shield, and I can only assume if I give him gold, we'll get a weapon. But you know what? Next time he comes up, I will ask him. You're right. You're right. Okay, the traveling healer. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. I'll go here, but I don't think I need to because I'm at full health. But he might have food. So we'll see if he has food. He has much to offer. You're right. It's a third option. I will ask him. I like that. Jack, you can't eat your shield. Ooh, here we go. I think that's funny. Okay, I can buy food from him, so I'm going to buy food from this guy, which is great. And I'm going to buy... I'm going to get 10 food.
I would like to know what happens when you run out of food. I would like to know.
I agree, but I'm not going to find out yet because I think bad things happen. Don't buy food here. There might be a McDonald's at the next exit. You're right, Jack's text. All right, here we go. What happens here? What happens here?
It's better than trudging
Hitch a ride.
Certainly.
You have found a friendly traveler willing to let you ride on his wagon. Hitch a ride. Great.
You are close
now it's time to embark on the next
and more
level.
Confident than I had imagined. Perhaps you will play beyond this mark, and we will see your true mettle.
All right, here we go. Here we go. What the fuck, indeed?
Kapwang!
Who we got?
Thank you for subscribing. We really appreciate it. 2 months in a row. Thank you.
I like
Kapwang!
that. Kapwang! Ooh, goblins. Being stout and meek, goblins know they cannot use strength or fear to survive. They rely on more mischievous methods. They steal from you when you're sleeping, or when you sleep, and escape through magical portals. Scavengers of the earth tell tales of hidden vaults near goblins, where Hoblin guides their...
Again,
Ooh, okay.
is at stake.
I don't know what this means.
Chat is asking, she's saying, please do the voice, Rich. What voice? What voice is it you were looking for?
Oh,
I don't know.
What voice did you do?
They're talking about my hook.
That's a good one. One night you awaken to find your belongings being rifled through by goblins. As soon as they notice you stirring, they run away with a piece of your equipment. They have also stolen some of your food and gold. Shit. Oh, I gotta get these goblins. Rich, I gotta get these ghosts
I'm not
and
falling
goblins.
for it. it's too cheap and easy. Yeah, I've done that. I've done that in like 5 streams. What am I? Don't have a cow man? My 1990 Bart Simpson? Come on. They have to grow and evolve.
I'm gonna kick the shit out of these goblins.
And the ghost.
And the ghost. Oh my god, I'm murdering these goblins. I almost feel bad that I'm murdering these goblins so bad. Come here, goblin son of a bitch. Oh, I murdered those goblins. I almost feel bad. Oh. With the goblin threat dealt with, you continue on your way. The card token is now yours. Okay, great. I did well. That was very reminiscent of...
Do you not have a shield?
Of our... I do have a shield.
I didn't see it on your arm at the end of that goblin fight. Did the goblin take your shield or something?
Oh. Oh my god, I hope he didn't take my shield.
Okay.
No, I have a shield. It's here.
Rich, do the weird voice. Every voice I do is weird. I'm incapable of normal.
Mm-hmm.
A terrifying walk.
Oh no, rockfall.
So many potential places for an assailant.
You didn't pick up your gold? Did I have to pick it up? I think I got it.
Okay.
And I think I got my shield back because I defeated all the goblins. I mean, I just checked my equipment. I have my shield back, and I don't know how much gold they took or whatever. Okay, while journeying near the coast, you hear a rumble overhead. Falling rocks force you to take cover. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is going to be terrible. 4 cards. 1 is success, 2 are failures, and 1 is huge failure. And success! Okay. Yes! I randomly chose correctly. You dodge the rocks by ducking into a small cave. A few minutes later, you emerge and climb around the new rock fall. You hear a voice somewhere above you say, "Did you hit him?" Oh, fuck you. I'm going to run up and attack the bandits. Bandits pushed rocks on me.
They're jerks.
Can you believe that shit? The fucking bandits.
You kick their asses.
I'm just going to fucking kick their asses. I got a shield and an axe.
Do you have a thword?
Look at these. I don't. I do have a thword, but I can't use my
thword
thword because I have my axe.
I like thwords.
You like thwords?
I like swing them around and cut things.
I've always been more of an axe.
Really?
As far as like games like this.
Oh, I love me some swords.
Yeah.
Yes. Give me like the fucking Excalibur type sword.
Sure. Get there. Fuck you.
You'll
Awesome.
You'll notice when I play
awesome.
Orcs Must Die, I always take the sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Always pick up a sword.
Oh.
Takes up a trap spot. Some people don't think it's the most efficient weapon. Still, I always take the sword.
You know, like for some reason, like, and even like in fighting games, I always choose the big, slow, strong guy. I love the big, slow, strong guy. Just give me a thing that crushes people. That's all I want.
Sword and balanced fighter.
Practice and
That's-
good timing.
That's the
reflect
flavor of fight
ranged
game.
Attacks.
Ah, okay.
As pleases you.
Oh, I got a shield, but I don't need it because I already have a shield. And ooh, I got
average.
medium armor.
What do you expect me to say?
Great.
Congratulations.
Jack, can you do your best Rich
Armor
Evans
protects
impression?
you from damage. The best armor, of course, does so much.
I don't know if I
yeah,
could
the
do a
answer is
Rich
no.
impression. Yeah. I remember like I can't even do a good what the fuck. So I think I spend too much time with Rich to do a Rich impression. Where you're so, we hang out so often that you've gone beyond caricature.
Okay, that's a fair thing to say. I don't think I can do a Jack impression either. So
Again, the stones tumble upon you.
There you go. Again, the stones tumble upon me. Damn it! I gotta dodge the rocks again.
Choose from these options.
And failure. All right. I draw 1 pain card.
okay.
Oh, lose 5. Oh, lose 5 max health points. Yuck.
Mac.
Just when you think it's max health points.
Ooh.
So like I don't just lose 5 health points. I can only get
that sounds
95
terrible.
health. Just when you think it's over, you are knocked unconscious by a large rock striking your unprotected head. A good warrior always wears a helmet. And now I get 2 extra pain cards. Oh, lose 5 gold and lose 1 food. God damn it.
Urban Vermin says, I'm watching TNG right now. Which Star Trek series should I watch next? Which is that's a fine question.
Do Voyager,
After Next
right?
Gen? No, not unless you hate yourself.
I don't care for Deep Space. No, I don't
Deep
care
Space,
for
what
Deep
about the
Space.
original series? You didn't even think of the original series, did you?
I didn't think
If
of
you're,
the original series.
I
You should
I
watch the
think
original
if you're used to
Noble
TNG,
cause
you might
turns up
enjoy
rotten
DS9
enterprise.
more than the original series.
You may win this battle and send the queen to her rightful end.
Because I like the original cast characters, but as a series, it's a step down from TNG. It's a big step down.
You'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left
DS9 will feel familiar to you. Voyager, you'll just yell at the screen every time the writing staff does something stupid. Every time they miss a golden opportunity, every time they waste a plot line, every time they don't fully utilize a character they have, you're gonna start screaming at the screen in frustration.
Yeah.
So I think the order is TNG, then you do Deep Space Nine, then you do the original series, and then maybe you tackle Voyager.
Get out of here. Shit. Get out of here.
Yeah, the original series is definitely cheesy. I don't even think at the time they had a great budget.
Oh God, no! They were the laughing stock.
I mean, there's a lot of convenient time travel and civilizations that are just like old Earth to save on the budget because they have the props for that.
Oh, the Queen of Dust is a tough old bird. Damn it, goddamn.
Rich, have you ever seen the insanely weird Canadian sci-fi series Lex? Here's the thing with Lex. I've never seen the series, but I've seen the pilot when it was called, I think it was Tales from a Parallel Universe. And I did love the pilot. So I've never seen the series though, so I can't speak on that.
Oh, I think I did it.
Yeah, the main characters are Space Slut, a guy who's basically a reanimated corpse, and a coward.
Wesley, nice, John Kilo. Wesley Crusher was the original Jar Jar Binks. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Inevitable,
Yeah.
I suppose.
Absolutely.
So often those who beat plowshare to sword die by the
How
grim
good do you think
instruments of their
Farscape
industry.
is, Rich?
Still, she fought
Very
well
good.
and bravely.
Very, very good.
Which is all I expect from my
trying to
pawns
rank it.
and players.
I think I like Farscape more than any of the Star Trek series, save
You've
for
earned
the Next
first
Generation.
of the symbols of my power.
The Next Generation is my favorite sci-fi ever, so that show ranks number
There's
one.
no turning back now.
I mean,
Previously,
Next
I
Gen
was
is the
merciful.
best.
I might put
Everyone agrees.
Farscape right under that.
It is begun. I crafted
Yeah.
each of these
Really?
cards over the course of
That's
years.
I love those characters.
Taken them from me in mere moments.
all right, that's fair. You know what? That's fair. I receive a healer's ring and charity. Right. I beat the Queen of Dust, by the way. Fly. Time heals, great, and goblins. You gotta get
Talking
those
about
goblins.
Stargate. I can't get over the fact that the movie's so dumb.
The movie is so dumb, yet I'm not gonna lie, I love it. It's so dumb. It's so dumb where I know that they weren't trying to be smart, or at least I hope they weren't trying to be smart. Right? Stargate is the perfect kind of
If
dumb.
you say so.
Oh, it's just gone. It's 100% gone. Oh, the Bandit Queen is who I beat, apparently. Oh my god, I'm getting a ton of shit. Oh my god, yes! Huge hammer!
Come. Play
I want a
again.
huge
Yeah.
hammer.
I like Thorth.
Again, I know you like Thords. I like big crushing weapons.
Do you have what it takes to defeat the rats?
Where
This also has an endless mode.
where do I put B5 and Firefly? Firefly, I gotta say, I have specifically avoided it because it was canned, like before the first season was even really over, and I don't want to invest the time in it, to fall in love with it, only to have it go away right instantly.
It's worth it. It's worth it. It's better
No,
to have loved and lost.
yeah,
than
said
never
by
to have
somebody
loved at
who's
all.
never really been in love. I'm sure that saying came from somebody who had no idea
No.
what they were talking about.
But here's the truth about Firefly,
let me-
because I loved
Yeah.
Firefly is great. The truth about it is it's so worth watching, even though you will be incredibly disappointed when it
Here's-
runs out of episodes. And the movie is lackluster, but man, is it worth it.
Here's the
It's
thing,
great.
Jack. See, I honestly wish I never played any of the Mass Effect games. I wish I never played any of the Mass Effect games.
That-
I would rather have
never gets
never
bad.
have loved it all.
No. But see, that's the thing. You got scorned. Like,
Oh,
you,
yeah, big
your
time.
beautiful
Big
thing
time.
turned
Take
to
your
shit.
time if you like.
Firefly
I've waited long enough.
never turns to shit.
Oh
it
no,
just
it just
ends. You
dies
just
tragically.
want
Oh, that sounds
more.
much better.
That's
Would you
much
rather have your true love die in your arms right before you get married, or would you rather have her try to murder you someday? These horrible things.
die in my arms tragically. No, that's the thing. Like, that's the thing, though, where it's like your true love either dies in your arms, or your true love turns out to be a total bitch. You want her to die while you still. What is happening? Jack of Plague. 5 gold for every.
Ah,
Oh.
the rats.
Okay, great.
They have swarmed up from the dark places
it's
beneath
worth it.
the
It's
realms
so
of
worth it.
humanity, and now squat amongst your cities and feast and shriek and hunt and writhe.
Okay. I can now add stuff to my deck. I'm gonna get rid of I'm gonna add the huge hammer. Just because I want that fucking huge hammer in there. We're gonna add in Armor of Cold. That sounds awesome. Fleet Cuffs. Ooh, I get gloves apparently. Healer's Ring. We're gonna add that in. Fleet Cuffs, because why not? I need one more thing in my deck here. One more thing. I have 2 shields already. Maybe the Armor of Cold, just because can't be better than any other armor or worse or whatever. Okay, great. Oh man, I love building decks. Oh God, I love it. Oh man, all this stuff, all this stuff that I would love to thumb through in a real deck of cards. Do you feel that way? I don't know how you feel about like books versus e-readers, you know. Like I love thumbing through stuff like this. I would love to have all these cards, you know, and just like flip them down as I think about which one I want.
I'm fine with the e-reader. Yeah. I'm fine with the e-reader. And not like I'll score in a book, but
I've used an e-reader and I've really enjoyed the convenience of having something tiny instead of a giant stack of books. But still, something about flipping pages is very, very primal.
Rich, what do you think of Peter Capaldi in Doctor Who? Who the fuck is Peter Capaldi?
Who's Peter Capaldi?
That's what I think. That's what I think. You're asking a non-Doctor Who fan a Doctor Who question.
Oh, is Peter Capaldi the new Who? Peter Capaldi might be the new Doctor Who.
Yeah, he's great.
So.
He's great. He's the best actor
I'm sure he's
ever.
a great guy. I'm sure he's a... Alright, what do I want? No, Maiden is nice. She gives me things. Twisted Canyon gives me a weapon. So now, in a good deck building game, what you need to start doing as you build up your deck is you need to get rid of weaker cards. Right? And so like that what is it called? The Maze of Traps. It's easy, and it gives me an equipment.
What the fuck?
So I kind of want it, Mr.
Crackerman 526. Thank you for subscribing. We really appreciate it.
It's true. We do really appreciate it. Like Mr. Lionel, we know will give us like a shield, right? But I have to give up food, and I might get a shield. Like last time, I got a shield somewhere else, you know? So it's like, do I want to give that up for possibly a better... Well, you know what? We'll hold on to Mr. Lionel for now, just to try that third option. All right.
Rich. Great. Mike or what?
Lord of Plague
Rich
does like to rub your
I was just
why?
repeating you.
Why would you just start repeating me?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense.
Hold on. Answer that question.
You get more wine. Okay, Rich. Mike or Joel? Neither. Here's my official stance on Mystery Science Theater 3000. I think it's a fine show. I think it's a great concept. But when I watch old bad movies, I would much rather make my own jokes with Mike or Jay and my friends rather than listen to somebody else make jokes about bad movies. So Mystery Science Theater 3000 was always kind of redundant to me. Because it's the kind of thing I already did with my friends, and we enjoyed it. Didn't need somebody else to make the joke for me. And now, awkward silence.
Well,
oh my God!
no,
You're just just in time. It was a mystery. It was a mystery. Science Theater 3000 question. Like which host did I prefer? My answer was neither. Not that I hate the show. Just I'd rather make my own jokes about the bad movie.
Yeah, that was always my problem with Mystery Science Theater. Is like I wanted them to shut up so I could watch the movie. I'm sure they're fine jokes, like, and you know, that's fine, but I never got into it because of that. Okay, next card. Here we go. The Maze of Traps. But that's okay, Rich. We did have our own show eventually, and that's good.
And I'm really not trying to shit on Mystery Science Theater. I'm really not.
Oh God, no.
It's just I never had a reason to watch it.
Right. I'm with you. Ooh, this looks like it might be a new maze now.
Thoughts on Dark Crystal and Labyrinth? I don't remember Labyrinth that well. Dark Crystal is kind of like a flawed masterpiece. I love like a lot of the designs in that. I love the puppets. Story, not so much.
Jesus Christ.
He's got to shove a thing in a thing. By the way, that's the story. That's the Dark Crystal. We gotta shove the thing in a thing.
Some game talk.
What?
Is this time? Even though I started the new level, I keep both my shield and my axe.
Did you get? Maybe this is an advanced level, and they just start you off with they consider a shield basic at this point. I don't know.
I don't know. Also, I'm doing the maze, the maze of traps and whatnot, and it's different. Ow! And I'm also failing hardcore. Shit. I lost a good amount of health in that maze. It's a new maze, so. Oh, I get 3 game cards. Get some gold. It's nice. Ooh, I get an equipment, which is
wealth and
the
health,
healer's
a
ring.
Recipe for a happy life.
Whenever the player receives
way,
healing, they also gain +1 gold. No benefit if they were already fully healed. Ooh, that's perfect then, actually. And another equipment card, the Helm of Reflection.
One nonetheless.
Upon reflecting a projectile, this helm creates a small force explosion.
Okay.
Great. I have a helmet now. That's great.
So you'll look less like a sickly piker.
Ooh, God, now I look like an awesome spaceman. What? Oh, you know what I look like? I look like the Juggernaut.
Is
Fuck
that
yeah,
a good
that's
thing?
a great helmet. Maybe.
I'll need to see this.
I kind of look...
Oh, okay. You need armor with that. That looks really weird without armor. It looks kind of retarded.
Oh wait, I get upgrades. What's an upgrade?
Here is
Can I do
all
this?
you have gained.
Oh. Oh, okay. I don't know what that means, but okay, that's fine. Great. Here we go. We're moving on.
Priests, gods,
Ooh, the
and
helpful
eternal
priest.
damnation.
Yay!
I have no truck with any of it.
We like him. We have to give him half our food, though, which is okay. I'm going to be okay with this. Half our food, sure. Because we do want to find out what happens if we want to have food. I get 1 blessing card. Yes, the headsman blessing again. Which means I heal if I kill someone.
I assume you will regret running out of food.
I mean, I can only... It might end the game.
Well, it'll be good. It'll be good to know that. Jack.
Yeah.
Classic Battlestar Galactica or Buck Rogers? Really?
Buck Rogers.
Oh God, classic Buck Rogers. Well, I guess it's the only Buck Rogers. Really stupid show. I mean, just a really stupid show.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Buck Rogers from, 400 years in the past is somehow competent with space equipment. His good old American know-how saves the day. The show is retarded. Just retarded.
Yes, just ridiculous enough to be redeeming, whereas classic Battlestar it just wasn't there with the budget or with the technology that was available. The melodrama wasn't there.
Go ahead,
now,
finish.
Remade Battlestar is a beautiful.
That's one of those ones where I heard the ending was weird, and I never bothered to get into it. Yeah.
Rich.
If you're going to have a long-running story, the ending is important to me.
Yeah.
It's important.
It's
the destination. If they flop on the 1 yard line, I don't want to see it. They fumble at the last yard. I don't want to see it.
No. They don't fumble at the last yard. It's weird. It's a little
kind of religious nonsense and reincarnation with robots. That.
Fucking hell. Watch Battlestar. It's great. The remake of Battlestar is great. You don't watch Battlestar. You don't watch Firefly. What the fuck, man? Jeebus. Sweet Jeebus Christ. I'm gonna ask for supplies.
But back to Buck Rogers. The only redeeming feature of the Buck Rogers was Mel Blanc. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. That was it. I will take
Buck
classic
Rogers.
Battlestar over Buck Rogers any day.
The fact that you have not watched the new Battlestar is starting to bother me.
I'm not. You know what, Jack? I'm never going to because I know the ending.
What?
Because I know the ending is let down crap.
You shut the fuck up. It's a great the remake Battlestar is
Stop
great.
shoving religious nonsense into sci-fi. Stop pretending your ending has to be some kind of confusing, artsy nonsense. Fuck off. Fuck off with that.
I just don't know what you're doing.
You know how Farscape ends? With a proper conclusion that ties in with things that happened before.
Yeah. Yeah, oh no, do the farting puppets figure out what their life goal is? That's great.
Oh, Jack.
That's great, Rich. I hope they farted into their oblivion or whatever. Oh, hey, Mr. Lionel, we get to find out. I'm going to ask him what he needs.
NDED says Jack about to punch Rich. It's okay, I'm about to punch Jack too. For the farting puppet nonsense.
Rich and I disagree on some things, and that's going to be fun. Okay. We ask him what he needs. The goblin immediately begins to wander around your person, prodding and poking at your weapons and apparel before making a sudden grab at something. He then sits, considering you for a while, before slapping the table with his hands. Aha! I know what you need. Mr. Lionel reaches behind your ear and pulls out a money bag, heavy with coins. Magic is believing in yourself. If you can do that, you can make anything happen. The dealer draws you 4 gold game cards. Oh.
I'm sure you are grateful.
Oh, okay, great. Jesus Christ. So, if you give him food, he'll give you a shield. If you give him gold, I think he'll give you a weapon. And if you ask what he needs, he gives you gold without having to give him anything. That's great.
Longshanks, you only think the ending to TNG was close to ideal because they fucking ruined it with Nemesis. Yeah, that is the sensible course of action. But that ending with Picard finally playing a game of poker with crew, that was perfect.
Yeah.
That was absolutely
That's how you end it.
Perfect. But no, Days got blown up because the space clone got mad.
No.
It's space clone.
It's a way to
space
have
clone
almost
blow
a
up
clip
Earth.
show.
That was the perfect way to summarize TNG. That was the perfect coda to the philosophy of peace and exploration. Clones gonna blow up Earth. So now Data's gonna die with a radiation ship, a monster ship, the monster ship that eats other ships.
Yep, you got it. No, it was a way to revisit the entire series without being a clip
Each of these
show.
cards is crafted from your memories and built from your experience. I created them, but only in the abstract. It is the importance you place on them that makes them real.
What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? He's talking some crazy smack.
quick
Ooh,
to
angry
find
mob.
out.
A
That's
new
what
card.
makes them a mob, really.
Rich, what do you think Voyager ruined more, Q or the Borg? Technically, First Contact is what ruined the Borg, so Q. The Borg were fine until the movie decided they needed a stupid queen, and that they're gonna be like mindless zombies. That's when the Borg got ruined. It wasn't Voyager's fault. They just ran with the shit that First Contact handed them.
Imagine though, like imagine you are a person who doesn't see.
But then you would think that Voyager ruined the Borg, but it was really accomplished with First Contact.
Ooh, as you approach a small town of Witchburn, subtle, an angry mob of peasants marches forth and confronts you. The rat men have eaten all our food. We're starving. We demand food. We can either give them half of our food, give them nothing, or try to avoid the crowd.
You end up losing food a lot. Did you find out what happened when you lost the food you had when you had no food? Did we find out?
I didn't.
You got more food?
No, I got more food.
It's up to you.
Well, I want to fight the
You
rat
fight
men.
whoever you want.
If I give them half of my food, maybe they'll let me fight. Maybe they'll say like, "Now go get the rat man." Or maybe if I give them nothing, you know. I don't know. You know what? We're going to be generous. I'm going to give them half of my food. You offer to share half of your food with the peasants. They gather around you to see your offerings. This isn't even enough to feed the children, someone cries. A fight breaks out amongst the peasants, and you leave the scene. And I get nothing? Oh. This is a little FTL in here, too. Little random encounters that might leave you with nothing. Kind of loving it. Kind of loving it. The other day, I was playing around on someone's iPad, and they had FTL on their iPad, and I started to play a quick game. A touch screen.
How does that work?
FTL.
Yeah.
Pretty great. I'll be honest with you. Pretty great. In order to to take away power from subsystems, you have to press on it and then like slide your hand up and down to remove, like to add and remove power.
Okay.
And it kind of makes you feel like Star Trek. And then like to like aim beam weapons and whatnot, you have to like slide your finger on the enemy ship. It's obviously it's the exact same game just with touch controls.
Jack, you're just gonna make the chat demand to see FTL now.
Truly,
That's all you're doing.
that
That's all you're going to accomplish with this.
What I'll try to do is I'll try to get an iPad with FTL on it, and I can plug it in and play the iPad version. It'll be great. Oh, goblins. 3 goblins. And a monster card. Ooh. I have to fight goblins and monsters now. All right.
Okay.
It's getting real, Rich.
When you started to say something.
Oh, I was just gonna read the chat. It says never fight the spiders.
Oh, definitely. When will Hollywood make the FTL movie? Hopefully never. If there's anything we've learned, it's that Hollywood should not make movies. Not just of games, but of anything.
Oh god, I think, by the way, I think that first level with the maze was a glitch because I have my rusty axe again.
Oh, okay.
And no shield. That's really upsetting.
Seems like you should always start with that shield. I don't know, it seems weird not to have it. It seems like, I know in Arkham, the Arkham games, which this is apparently based off of, those counters are a big part of the game.
Well, yeah, but the equipment, remember, like you have to draw the equipment. That's part of your deck.
Can you jump over enemies like you could in Arkham games? Is that
You can.
But you can't jump over them.
Oh, fuck! That goblin got away. Who do I need to kill yet? Oh, a goblin got away.
I'm sorry.
Oh, oh God, you guys are right. I'm so sorry. The goblins
Oh, the
took
shield?
it, of course. Of course, yeah.
So they can take your shield.
They did apparently. God damn it. Oh, they took my shield and my
Ow.
axe.
I would not
Ow.
want to run into goblins.
Yeah. God damn it. You guys are right. Listen. You guys are right. Remember, this is my first time playing it. I forget. All right, Twisted Canyon. Yes, I want to go down there for a better weapon. Climb down to retrieve the weapon. 3 out of 4 chance of success. What do you think, Rich? 1, 2, 3, or 4? 1,
4.
2, 3, 4. What do you think?
Hey!
Success! Excellent. Excellent choice, Rich.
Chad is saying that Chakote was the worst second officer. I think the problem with Chakote isn't that he was the worst second officer. The problem is that he was just a completely useless character. With very little personality other than I came from a tribe. That's his character. I came from a tribe.
It was one of the, just this really neat premise, right? Completely ruined immediately, which is the rebels and the Federation have to work together. And, how are they going to get along? Class struggles, right? Completely forgotten about by episode 2 or 3. It comes up once in a blue moon.
And another one of my Voyager scream at the television moments. I was watching an episode the other day, and Kess got hurt down on a planet, and
we may see the end
the locals were the only ones who could help her, but they weren't going to help unless Janeway went on a spirit quest, right? And Chakote, Mr. Tattoo, Mr. My only characterization is that I come from a culture. He spends the whole episode trying to talk her out of it. This is dangerous. Do that. I'm like, he's the one fucking character that should be helping her and telling her how to do this. He's the one character that should be encouraging this nonsense.
Yeah. Oh no. Chakote. Here's the most insulting thing about Chakote's character. Is his only defining true characteristic is that he wants to hump Janeway. You think about Picard or Worf or Geordi, they all have something that grounds their character, right? We're making a moral choice like that would be a big deal for them. But Chakote doesn't give a fuck as long as it means he gets to sniff Janeway's
Let
hair.
us take a token from their foolishness.
Yeah.
That show does so many things wrong.
Yes, I agree. But you know what? Every once in a while, though, it gets it right. I'm not 100% dissing on Voyager. I like a lot of Voyager. I like the ship.
But Jack, he's from a culture. He's
from a culture.
He's from a culture. Spirituality, culture. That's good because culture. Star Trek's always been about rational thought conquering the dark ages that spiritual nonsense has given humanity, and Chakote is just counter to all of that. He is a fucking useless Star Trek character, but he has a culture.
He does. Oh God, I got a huge failure card. I don't know what that means. Oh Jesus, I lost a bunch of gold. You are selected from a crowd to be tied to a wheel. The wheel begins to spin, and a blindfolded man dressed in black proceeds to throw knives at the wheel. Evidently, he needs more practice. God damn it. Lose 5 max health. God. Sometime later, you find yourself standing at the edge of the forest, the sound of the crowd behind you. Day is just dawning. But which day? Oh. I did not do well at the carnival, at the Devil's Carnival, by the way. Ooh, I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to run out of food.
Okay.
Unless I can buy more here, which I might be able to. Oh, I like that. Enterprise or Voyager, which is the best of the worst?
Enterprise was so boring, I stopped watching it after like 5 episodes.
Oh, and I never. Even
Voyager
watched
is
it in the
somehow
first place.
bad in a way that at least keeps me coming to see what dumb thing they're going to do next. So, in best of the worst terms, I think it is Voyager.
There you go.
Did you know that Chakote is an important character because he has a culture?
And mercy for none. Artifacts give you powerful abilities to use in combat.
That makes him better.
Oh,
That makes him special. He has a culture.
But his culture never dictates any of his decisions. Where it's like, I think it's great that he has a culture, and I would love to see that come into play. You know, like Worf had a culture, right?
And it was a dumb culture, but Worf had a culture.
Hey, he had a culture and a backstory, and every once in a while, it would matter in
Yeah,
his.
because it would make him want to do something stupid.
Yes, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna run out of food yet. I bought some food. Call for the priest. Ooh, another shop. I have a very shop-heavy deck this time. Oh, is that what it's called? Threshold, where Janeway and some turn into salamanders.
Well, because you go really fast.
I think we talk about that a lot.
Going really fast is what turns you into the salamander.
Uh-huh.
God.
Right? So I'm just gonna buy more food. Alright. I'm just gonna buy more food. Crunchy as cream, says Jack. How's the game? Any fun? I'm really enjoying this game. It's... If you've ever played a deck building board game or card game or, you know, a deck building game, you will get this immediately. And if you enjoyed the combat in the Batman Arkham Asylum games, and Rich, how would you describe that combat?
I like it. It's more of a it's more like a rhythm game than combat, really. If I were going to go with a pure combat game, I would go with like Ninja Gaiden.
Descend ever deeper into the
Sure.
subterranean.
I mean, they're both
yeah, or
fun,
it's like
but something like Ninja Gaiden feels more like a pure
you know,
combat game.
Well, you know, there's a difference between something like a brawler, a hack and slasher like that, or like even God of War has really great combat. Great fluid combat, besides, of course, the button
Arkham
prompts.
is really good at making you feel like a badass. But it relatively, it doesn't take that much skill, because
Can
it's
you
just like
hear
a
the
few
way
simple
his claws
buttons.
scratch the tiles?
Timing the punches and timing the combos.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice though. Like it's a different rhythm than you're used to for a fighting game. The fighting mechanic though is very nice in the Batman games, and it's very nice in here. It makes you feel like you are doing it, which is nice. Have you guys played any fighting games? I mean, you know, obviously I really enjoy Smash Brothers. I'm sure Rich at some point has played a Street Fighter game.
An ambush.
I used to
Hardly
play
fair, is it?
Marvel vs. Capcom a lot. I had to stop because Lisa was too good at it. And it just ruined my day. Lisa, my wife, is shockingly great at button mashing in 2D fighters. So, we just couldn't play anymore. I was no challenge for her, and I wasn't having any fun.
What? Someone's asking me what the dumbest culture is, because I hate culture.
Oh no!
My one philosophy in life is never to drink the Kool-Aid. Culture, and any culture that puts spiritual mumbo jumbo ahead of anything else is stupid.
But that's not culture. That's
culture as I'm referring to it in this chat, in this stream. That's what I'm referring to.
Culture is fantastic. going and exploring someone else's way of life is a fantastic thing.
I'm referring more to
all
things
the
like
time.
we have to light the sacred fire in order to honor the ancestors. Ooh. Now you have to rub the ceremonial
culture's fun.
face goop on your face. Fuck that.
Come now, hurry up. Don't
We just
have
went through that
forever.
last week. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. The guy yelled at me for not pressing the button. Because I was talking to you.
Oh, game.
Okay, weapons. Yeah, the game. I was, like talking to you and not pressing a button, and he was like, "Hey, it's we have to keep playing the game." Weapons bristle from the trees around you, their wielders' faces obscured by undergrowth. Give us your gold or die. We should attack the cowardly band. I also could have given them all my gold, but I've decided I'm going to attack them. Face paint is a valid culture, Rich. That's what Dong Atlee says.
Like, I know I'm being very general, but I say like culture when I refer to Chakote because he doesn't have very well defined beliefs, does he? I mean, it's just he's generally spiritual. He comes from a culture, and it's used like instant characterization, and it's absolutely shallow and not well fleshed out. He has some vaguely spiritual, ill-defined beliefs. They just say he goes on a spirit quest, and there's instant characterization, meaningless, hollow characterization. And I say he has a culture because I'm putting exactly as much thought into it as the writers put into it. and that's why I'm saying it that way. Culture. He has a culture because they didn't think about it.